Why do I need to turn voice activation off?
Because I hear every
Reggae starts playing. What the fuck?
$7. VRChat is a free-to-play massive multiplayer online social VR platform, where users can interact with each other using 3D avatars and user-created virtual worlds that people have made. And also this.
Are you guys robots? Like, were you programmed to do this 24/7?
Oh shit, that guy has a cock!
Oh wow, that's disgusting, you fucking
that
weirdo.
That guy has a whole ass cock! So let's just say VRChat has some minor problems to it, but those minor problems don't affect the whole entire game. But let's talk about the positives of VRChat. Like, the community of VRChat, well, the good side of the community. Most of my favorite YouTubers that I ever watched started making VRChat content before moving on to something else. And I'm pretty sure there was a movie that was being made in VRChat by the community. I'm not really certain about that, and I can't really find out what the name of the movie is, so just gonna have to take my word for it. So basically what I'm saying is VRChat is a second life to real life. Now, nothing's better than socializing in real life, but some people are not that lucky to experience what real life socialization is, and VRChat kind of just fills in the gap of it. And when you're talking to someone in VRChat, you don't know if they have a disability. Well, yes, that kind of goes with everything online. You don't really know what disabilities people have until you meet them in real life, or they mention it to you. But the sad thing about having a good community with a video game is the bad community with a video game. For the next chapter of this video, I'm going to have another warning for anyone that doesn't like to hear about cupcake enjoyers, spicy content, and hacking and doxing, and you have been warned. Now, for any socializing games out there like Minecraft, Fortnite, and Roblox, you can count VRChat as one of them. But with all those games being rated E for everybody, they're fairly popular with children. And with some kids not being taught what online safety is, and grown adults that should know the difference not to be cupcake enjoyers.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
And when I first played, I have experienced a lot of kids playing VRChat with grown adults, which there is nothing wrong with that, but it's just there is some bad apples that play the game just for cupcakes. Now, there's a lot of videos of people catching these cupcake enjoyers. I'll put their YouTube channels down in the description below, and I'll also show them on the screen here now, but they put in a lot of effort finding these cupcake enjoyers. I'm not going to explain how they do their videos or how they make their videos because I don't know the full background of it. So I decided to do my own investigation. Well, not really investigation. All I did was load up VRChat and try to get some interviews of what people think about these YouTube videos and if they had any experiences that they wanted to share. Now, I went to a couple of people, and to sum up what they have said was that those cupcake enjoyers are not the majority of people playing this game, and that the people that are like that usually get caught and banned. And a lot of people said that they were disgusting pigs and that they shouldn't even be existing. And I also asked other questions that are not relevant right now that I will bring back later in the video. Now, these things that I'm going to talk about happened in the past, and this was before the easy anti-cheat update, so I don't know if this stuff still happens in VRChat, and there's like a couple people that I interviewed mentioned this stuff, but I don't think it exists now. Well, if it does, it doesn't exist on the normal level of VRChat, which is what I'm at. What I'm talking about is hacking and doxing in this game. And doxing and hacking was a big problem in VRChat. I remember back in times that I used to watch VR, like, live streamers that played the game. What would happen was, like, people will show up to the world and have like a gun with a laser on it, and this like VR avatar will like press a button and it will crash the computer of the live streamer, which is, you can say, a funny joke. But it wasn't a funny joke because the hacking scene in this game was really serious back then. And what I'm gonna explain, if anyone that has more knowledgeable information about this scene of hacking and doxing, please put it in the comments down below, because I would do a follow-up video in a couple of years talking about VRChat where it is now. But these hackers can make like software that can fry your own computer if they did not like you. Like if you had a speech impediment, or if you just like are a fucking idiot to somebody and they had this like hacker weapon, all they have to do is point it at you and they could fry your computer. I don't know how it works, but I think it just overloads the computer so it fries itself. And there was these kill on site lists that were popping up on websites and stuff that tracked users on VRChat that people did not like, and what people would do was go in the ward that the user was in, find them, and kill them on site. If you own a Meta VR headset too, you had the worst of it, because when they ported VRChat over to Meta Quest, these hackers had a program where it can just straight up kill and brick your VR headset. I didn't want to make a 10 or 12 minute video, but it's starting to get a bit long here, so I'm gonna like hurry it up. ERP. Now, this is a big problem in VRChat. Well, public ERP, I'm gonna say, is gonna be a big problem in VRChat, because me and my friends got on a ward which was a furry hangout, and the first thing we saw was people doing ERP stuff, and you saw a bit of a clip in the beginning of the video, and Buddy had a full-on dingling on his avatar. It wasn't just the dinglet by itself, it also had the nutsack on it too. And this was a full-on public ward that we were in, so anyone else can join and see this disgusting thing. Now, ERP should be done in private areas where no random people can join, and in public areas where I can join and see it, and someone else can join and see it. Like, when I joined this game, I never thought that I'm gonna be seeing a full-on cock and balls. But you get my point. I think this is kind of disgusting to do it in public areas, which, not just, you know, teenagers, there's also kids in it and everything. So, do that shit in private. With every game has negatives and positives to it. I think VRChat is one of them games that get the best of both worlds. If you want to party all night and all day, VRChat is there. If you want to make friends that are also in the same fandom as you, VRChat is there. It's not a bad game, it's not how everybody else is, it's just people take this game too seriously. For my review of this game, I think this game is amazing. I hope you guys liked the video, and subscribe when you're down there too. I'm almost at 400 subscribers, and that means that I'm soon going to open up a public Discord server with me in it, of course. But that means that I'll get to interact with you guys more and network with other YouTube channels that join the Discord server and want to go and do YouTube videos with. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.